Hi, Suzanne, Glass Garden Beads, Brig Evans Textile Design. We are here for part 3 of our Chicklet bezel pendant necklace. So we left off by doing a 1-3-1-3 all the way around in between our 15s. And if you came out like I did, the bead right before the jump ring, I'm putting in a 1, okay, and now I want to connect these beads, so I'm going to add between, let's get it so between this seed bead that's permanent and this seed bead that's permanent, I'm going to put 3. So let me go 1, 2, 3. I'm finishing my very last one, but it's on the outside of that jump ring. So let's get through that. Easier said than done, I guess. Okay, here we go. Okay. Now, I'm going to put this down. Officially, we have gone all the way around, and you can see, oh, I'm going to dangle it. See, it's not going to come off because I have it connected on this one side. Everything you did on this side, you're going to do on the other side. So, what I do next, I've got, you can see the little peaks, they kind of fold over. Alright, let's go up for a close-up, try it again. Okay, see this? There's those little peaks. Alright, so now, I am literally coming out of that last bead. I am going to just get my needle where I need to be, and I want to come out of this little peak right there. So I'm just going to weave my needle. I'm in this little seed bead here. I'm going to go through my floater 1 bead and into the next 15. So I'm just going to go through every bead that's in my way right now so I can get up there. And I'm going to hold this a little closer for you. So I'm down here, I'm at the base, and now I'm going to bring my needle up through and exit that middle bead of the little crown or little peak. Okay? So that's what we wanted to do. We wanted to finish our 1-3-1-3 all the way around, but now, even though I ended here, I wanted to pass through this bead, up through the next 2, and exit here. So now, all we're going to be doing on this part, which is our last part of this bezel, is add 3 beads between the peaks. Okay? So now we're going to come back, and I'm laying it down, so I'm hoping you'll be able to see it. I'm not going to pull real hard yet. 1, 2, 3. Alright, we're coming out here, so I'm going to enter this peak. Let's get down there a little closer. Alright, I'm going to slide that up. So, holding on to it. There we go. Here's our part of the 3. Now I'm going to show you on this. See that? 3, 3, 3 all the way around. Okay? And then when I get that done, I actually leave the thread right there. And then I get a new thread, and I start it on the other side doing 1-3-1-3-1-3 all the way around, and then connect it again by all the peaks. And again, see how we go on the outside of, let me get this. See how this comes on the outside of that? Alright. And you can see we got kind of 2 peaks together, but it doesn't matter. Because right here, I fudged. I put 1 bead in between. So we're going to see if that's how this works. Or I missed something on this one, I'm not sure. And you can see here, I think if I were to do this over, I'd take another thread and tighten this up right there. Okay, so that's another thing to watch out for. You want to make sure you don't have too many floaters like that. I just saw it right now as I was looking at this. So really, it's the same on both sides. All right? So let's continue. I added 3 beads, and that's all we're doing. There's no pattern, just 3. So I'm coming out of this peak right there. Let me pick it up. Okay. You can see why I put it down. It just gives me a better angle. Okay, get that up here. Okay, and I'm coming out of this one, and I'm gonna go into this guy. See that? Put it down now. It's easier to. So we do that all the way around, and that's really your bezel. And like I said, if you need to kind of do a second, just a second pass through on all those 3s, you do that. That's a good reinforcement. It also tightens up the bezel, but I do not tighten this up until I have, whoops, I got a little loopy on that one, until I have all, maybe I put it in wrong. Okay, let me look what I just did here, sorry. Oh, sure, I caught it. Let me just get my thread through here. I'm doing too much talking and not enough paying attention to what I'm doing here. Let's see if I can straighten that out. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Must have done a number on this. I actually almost did a knot. Good thing I didn't pull. All right, there we go. So we've done the 1 3 1 3. That was going through all the seed beads that we had put on, all the 15s. Then now we came across, and now we're between the peaks. We're adding 3 3 3, and we're going to go all the way around. When I'm done with that, I am not going to pull this real tight yet. I'm just going to keep it on its needle, or put some tape on it or something so the thread doesn't unravel itself. Get a new piece of thread, turn it over, and start your, I'm going to use this. We want your needle to come out of a bead that's right next to this. So when you're on the other side, you want to just work your needle down so you're coming out of that, and you're going to bring your needle around to this seed bead here, the 15. Even though the thread's going to be there, you're not going to see it once you add your peaks. So then once you get through that, you're going to start your 1 3 1 3, and you're going to go all the way around. I think you've got it. And that's our 3 parts. And this is your end result. Hope that's close enough so you can see the 3 that are connecting. And once you tighten up this side with your needle and thread, you can start tying. You just want to make sure that this is tight so it can't come off. Okay? And it shouldn't. I mean, I know when you do just one side, it feels loose. It actually looks like it's fanning out. But don't pull it real tight yet. And then do the other side, and then pull them both on each side and work it until you've got a nice tightness. And then I'm going to just, like for this one, I think what I'm going to do now is go back through with another thread and just tighten this up. So you can do that, if you find some of that. Okay? Thanks a lot. But before we go, I'm going to show you the colors. I think that we'll be able to get some pretty things. Now this is a tortoise shell, and I did use the antique silver, which is listed in the website. So the chain that I will include will be this chain. Whoops, I guess you would like to see it, right? There you go. And so it's going to be pretty. It's not a hard thing. At the beginning, right when you start, it's a little, questionable. You certainly can call me if you think that you need a little more instructions, but right now I think we're good. And so let's just quick show you. This one's partly cloudy. I'm going to show you. See how some of them will have that on there, but not all of them. So I basically, when you see this, it's kind of a very, very soft blue with some hazing in it. Okay, so they're all, when you look at these, you don't have to worry because, let me get in here quick. You will have, everybody will have, it all is the same, and that's what's in our picture. You just might have a surprise on the other side. Okay, that's partly cloudy. Then we've got Turk, a little darker, little bit of a green blue. Okay, and then we've got, like I have here, is our clear frosty. It's going to be kind of like that. This might be clear smooth. I might have picked up a clear smooth. This is clear smooth. Okay, there's still a little ridges through there. And then this one is periwinkle. Peri, we call it. Two different sides, but it doesn't matter. You certainly can flip it. And this one is interesting. I only have 4. I don't have a lot of each of these. Sea Fog, and I worked real hard to get a true color on the website. This definitely looks like a murky, cloudy sea green, real light green. Then I've got Sea Mist, and this is more like our partly cloudy, only it's got a little bit of that sea fog with some white in it. Okay, and Frosty Clear we did, Clear Smooth we did. Oh, this one's with ridges. This is clear with ridges. Just kind of a fun reflection. All right, again, they're all, I think it gave you all the colors, and they're on the website. Thanks a lot. Again, here's our pendant. The chain is 30 inches. You can certainly shorten that and pick your, if you don't have 3mm fire polish at home, or it's convenient to get it, it's a good price. I think I loaded it for $3.50, I think, a strand. So it's a good, I think when we're all, if you get the whole thing, what do we have here? Can't even remember. Was this 12? $3 for the chain and the beads, and then $3.50. So add it up. I gotta take my shoes off to count my fingers and toes. All right, there you go. Have a good weekend. I'm going to try to get this out to you so you can have fun with it. All right. Bye-bye, all. Until the next time, have a good one.